All right, I am Rochelle, and I'm excited to talk to you about becoming a travel advisor today.
Hi, and I'm Elise, and we're going to get started.
All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Very first thing is we are going to take a look at my projection here. So I started in January 1st of this year. I have just about $200,000 in sales, and I am just about a director in training, which means I have about 50 people that I am supporting currently on my team.
And I'm Elise, and I have around 275,000 in sales and 13 people on my team.
Yeah, very good. So you started in March, right?
Yes, I started March 1st. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's
that's
only been six
fantastic.
months.
Very, very good. So those are our families there. We are going to talk today about what it takes to become a travel agent. We're going to talk about the investment it takes, and we are going to talk about all the tools and resources that are available to you. So we're going to move through our slides. So I used to be a kindergarten teacher. I had the time freedom. I had my summers off, but I did not have the financial freedom to actually do anything in those summers because I was tied to my teacher salary paycheck. So I knew that I wanted to be able to make money on my schedule on my time, and be able to spend more time with my five children.
And for me, I actually had a stroke about a year ago. And that's kind of when I realized I needed to find something that I could do from home. I also have two boys that have special needs, and I wanted to be able to spend as much time as I could with them, but also be able to provide for our family and make sure that my health was um, important as well.
Good. So this is your solution to more income. So there are multiple ways you're going to make more income as a travel advisor. You are going to first start off by selling trips. So you're going to make anywhere from 10 to 38% commission when you sell these trips. You can sell all-inclusives, you can sell cruises, you can sell concert tickets, sporting game tickets, tour guides to Europe, car parking spots at the airport, car rentals. There is so many things that you can sell as a travel advisor that you're going to make commission on, and you can sell them to individuals, you can sell them to large groups, or you can sell them to yourself. You also can sell the travel certification course. So when you're doing that, you're going to earn bonuses. You actually will earn a $50 bonus, kind of like TikTok Shop has affiliate store, Amazon has affiliate links. You're going to get an affiliate link as well. You can pass that along to people when they say, "Hey, how are you traveling so much? How are you working from home? This is your solution to more income." Those bonuses will continue to grow. They will eventually become residual income, and there is a lot of money to be made in the travel industry. The travel industry is a $9 billion industry. So your goal is to get a piece of that $9 billion. So this is also your solution to time freedom. So when I was talking about earlier, I had time freedom as a teacher. I had breaks off and I was off work. I worked long hours on those days I was working, but I had some time freedom, but I realized when I was finished, I was not in control of my schedule. And so with our company, you are able to make your own schedule. There are no required clock in, clock out hours. There's no contract for the program. It is a 30-day money back. So if you're not completely satisfied, you can get all of your money back. And it is on your time, your schedule, and the amount of money you want to make. There's also no sales cap, which Elise is quickly finding out when she's climbing towards $300,000 so quickly in sales. And there is no sales cap. We are not going to stop you from selling travel when you hit a certain number. And actually, the more you sell, the higher your commission kickback will be. So there are a lot of perks on your time freedom. Elise, do you want to add anything about time freedom on this page?
Yeah, so what I wanted to say was with time freedom, I had the time freedom as a stay-at-home mom, but I wasn't bringing any income in. So I wasn't able to go do anything. I was watching my kids but I also was watching my bank account too. And so now when the kids ask, "Hey, can we go to Disney World for a few days?" or "Hey, can we just go to Wichita or do a staycation?" I can tell my kids yes, because not only do I have my time freedom, but I now have the money in my bank account too. So it's been really nice to be able to balance that time with my kids, but also to have vacations out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was able to, about a week and a half ago, I went to our local aquarium. I bought the tickets through myself. So I actually was going to do the activity anyway, but I bought the tickets through myself, made commission off of our fun little aquarium day, and I was able to actually get a paycheck back in my pocket from that as well. So there's a lot of ways that you can make this really beneficial and to fit in your life and your time. We do have some Zoom calls that we'll talk about in a little bit. They happen late at night or early in the morning, like we're talking 8, 9 p.m. at night, so that hopefully your kids are closer to getting in bed. But if you're not able to make them, they are also recorded so you can watch it later. So that is one of the beauties of this business, is that everything is there for you. So your solution to building a profitable travel business. So our company IntelliTravel was started in 1991. So we are not going anywhere. It's been here for over 30 years. It is based out of Delray Beach, Florida. It is run tons of awards, not just on the travel training, not just on travel sales, where we do have $3 billion in sales in our company, making us at the highest commission amounts. But we also have won awards on our training. So as a former teacher, it was really important for me to be able to find training that was all inclusive, had lots of support, and was really, really knowledgeable. And that is what we found with IntelliTravel. It is not going anywhere. You'll never chase your paychecks. And they are there with all the support and training that you need. So what happened at about 30,000 travel agents, because we do have about 120,000 travel agents in 21 countries across the world. But what happened at about 30,000 was it got very overwhelming for IntelliTravel to keep up with 30,000 people and all their travel needs. So they added the Planet Marketing side to it, and they put us into teams. That gave us a huge amount of support. Our personal team has about 1,500 people on it. You'll get access to all of those people, and they will be able to help you when you have questions about the resorts you should send your clients to. They can tell you about what some good deals at Disney are. We have tons of training and leadership Zoom calls that you can attend as well. And now you have a backing of not only 30 years of travel experience with IntelliTravel, but leadership trainings as well with Planet Marketing. Elise, do you want to talk about the Planet Marketing Pledge a little bit?
Yeah, so one thing I loved about this company was the Planet Marketing Pledge. And how that works is once you have 100 people on your team, and so you've passed out your affiliate link and 100 people have signed up, you then will sign the pledge that says, no matter what happens to me, this will then go to my family. So this income will continue on, and it's the legacy of yourself. So you're building up this business, but it will continue on even after you're gone.
Yeah, that's huge because most of us, we work and we get our paychecks at the end, and our money, unless we have Roth IRA, 401ks and all that stuff that we're also contributing to, our money will stop when we stop working. And it doesn't work like that with our company. So we've been very valuable. That is a huge asset to us. So we are your solution to a turnkey business. And when I say turnkey business, there is nothing that you have to create or find. It is all there for you. We have all the training you need. All of the easy start tools are there to walk you through how to make bookings, how to find clients, and award-winning training. Elise, I want you to talk a little bit about the training that we have as your initial certification training while I share and go into the back office to show everybody what we're talking about.
Yeah, so the initial training is actually very easy. It takes about 3 hours. I did mine kind of in and out of cleaning my house and then also sitting on the couch watching a show. So I know Rochelle did hers while she was cooking, but it takes about 3 hours total. There's 10 different sections, and each section is a few minutes long, and then there's a quiz afterwards.
Perfect. So can you see my back office right here, my IntelliTravel back
can.
office? Perfect. So I'm going to show you, there's a lot of things in here. We do have our own booking engine. However, IntelliTravel does not limit you to using only our booking engine, which is a huge asset because all of those other booking engines have perks on them. I'm going to show you in just a second, but we do have one here that you can use. You also can go to education. And so your initial training is going to be at the bottom here. So your initial training is right down here. You'll complete it. That's when your 10 videos are with your questions in between. Then we also have lots of live events. So each month the calendar is updated with the different events that you can tune in. You also have some in-person events that you can attend all around the country. And they are right there. If one of those, some of these are like training on specific cruise lines or question and answer every Friday. There's different podcasts you can watch. So there's a lot of valuable information. But if you're not finding the information you need, you can also go to the IntelliTravel library. For example, on cruises right here. Now, I always joke because I've actually never been on a cruise. I'm going on our travel agent cruise for the first time in February.
I'm so
But
ready.
yes, I can't wait. It'll be so fun. But I have never been on one, but I have sold over 75,000 in cruises because I used my resources. I went and I found for me, I sell a lot of Royal Caribbean. So I went down here to Royal Caribbean and I just cruised through and watched some videos so I could gain the knowledge I need. Anything from what kind of food is on there to excursions offered, what the rooms look like. There's endless amounts of training on pretty much every niche area, and there are hundreds of videos to watch. So the training in their library is all self-paced, it is all optional, but it's all very valuable for you to learn. The next thing I was talking about a minute ago are our preferred partners. So while you can work with many different websites, IntelliTravel has about 80 preferred partners that they've put on this list, everything from insurance to there's more cruises, there's Southwest, names like like FunJet, Carnival, all of these, some of them are tours through Europe, some of them are Disney Express. There is golden tickets where you can sell concert tickets, car rentals. There's all kinds of different ones here that you can go on and you can do their training. You can learn more about it. It is all included in your pricing. It is all part of your program, but they also a lot of times will offer perks. For example, just Universal itself will offer you four tickets at 50% off for you to go and explore their parks with a couple of friends so you can share it with others and book it later. And there's actually a lot more perks as well, which we'll get into. But they have all of that there for you, easy to find right on the page. Now, in our VIP partner, we have Travel Leaders Network. Travel Leaders Network is a really fantastic program that we are lucky to have because you have to have billions of dollars in sales to be part of them. And we do as a company. And so we are able to have that at no cost. So they help with things like free customized marketing, and they have added perks and extra bonus commission. You also have exclusive rates that we only get as a Travel Leader Network participant. They also will help you with leads, and they also help you with direct marketing and emails. So Travel Leaders Network is a really good program that you can use. And I'm going to stop sharing this one, and I'm going to move over to sharing my other screen that I had our posted on one more time. Do you want to talk about maybe some of your favorite trainings that you have done so far?
So, my personal training, and Rochelle knows that I love Disney. So, one of my favorite trainings has been the Disney training. That one took me a couple of days, but I did a few hours here and there. And what's nice is after you're finished with all the training, you then get one free ticket, which is huge, or 50% off up to 7 days on your tickets. And there's other perks too, which we'll talk about here in a sec. But another training that I enjoyed was the Holland America trading. I just recently did it, and I learned a lot about their ships because I have never done Alaskan cruises, and I'm looking for more upscale Alaskan cruises to sell. So that was one thing that I wanted to check out.
Yeah, and I think it's really cool too, because most of these trainings, while you can go on their website and do the trainings that there's provided, you also have the opportunity to sit in live seminars and webinars, and they always have a giveaway. They have free couple nights in Cancun, free cruise tickets. So if you have the time in the day to watch some of those trainings, you can win a lot of vacations because there's not a lot of people on those. There's actually one right now, Why Princess is number one, and they're going to give away some cruise tickets at the end of it. So there is a lot of opportunity there for you. So success comes individually, but it also comes when you're working part of a team. When you are placed on your team, which your team would involve us, you'd get Elise and I, it's in some capacity, but you also will get about 1,500 of us who we do meet for conventions, but we also have live Zooms. So every day of the week, there's a Zoom that you can attend. They are recorded as well. They are leadership Zooms. You can go and get your morning vitamin and get a little pick me up in the morning, or you can learn in the afternoon how to be a successful teammate. But we also have a Telegram that we're currently using as an app, which has tons of resorts and reviews, and you'll be able to see firsthand experience from our agents on our team who've been to these places. You can use their pictures, you can use their reviews for when you're first starting out and not sure where to put your clients. We also have easy start programs that you can do that will walk you through your training, how to make a good booking, in addition to the teletravel training. So we've kind of paired alongside, and it really is very successful. And we have several different styles of boot camps that you can join as well. Do you want to add
And I
anything
love
about our team part?
yeah, I was gonna say I love the Easy Start training because it gives you step by step, like do this. Okay, once you're completed with your Intella training, now sign up for this provider. And it gives you step by step, and it's very nice and simple. Like, okay, I finished this task, now I can move on to my next task.
Absolutely. We have several different, we have a social media one, we have a going for gold. We have several different style boot camps that you can join, as well as you can ask a question any time of the day because since we are in 21 countries, there's going to be somebody awake probably in the UK if you happen to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning and you're doing this as an overnight job. And so you will get the support you need in some capacity, definitely because we have such a great supportive team. So let's talk about the investment it's going to take. So it is going to take your time and effort. You are going to have to put effort into the business to run the business. And you're going to get all your training for that. You're going to get all your support with that. And then you're going to pay $179 for that first time fee, kind of like when you buy a cell phone, you pay for the phone first. It's that $179, and that is your certification. Starting that second month, it's going to be $60 a month after that. That gets you all of your team support, access to all of those 80 providers with the preferred providers, plus hundreds of others that you can find on your own as well. It also gets you the team of 1,500 people, and it gets you your support on IntelliTravel when things aren't going great and you are needing some help with your clients. They are there to help you as well, especially on all those third-party sites. They also have help desk lines that you can call as well. And so both of those combined give you the opportunity to run a successful business. There is no cap in your sales. And so you are able to get multiple streams of income for one low rate price a month.
And what I also like too is that there's no mom either. So if you're having a hard month and you need to take time for yourself, that's okay. Or if it's Christmas time and you want to focus on your family, you can do that. But then you can get right back to going and selling the following month.
Absolutely. And actually, this picture down below, I was just looking, that is 4 of my 5 kids. We are off the coast of Spain in that picture because we spent the month of July there, and I didn't book any travel. And I wasn't penalized because of it, but I did have some travel go out, which my team watched for me. Thank you, Elise and others for that, watching some of my trips, making sure they're all well taken care of. So this is your solution to traveling more. So a lot of you are here today because you love to travel or you want to travel. And this is the way you're going to do that. So, for example, I can book a hotel room or a resort, and our travel agent rates are anywhere from 75 to 25% off. And so those are just rates because you've said, "Hey, I'm a travel agent. How much is my room for tonight?" And they will let you know the pricing. So that is a huge benefit. You can use that locally. You can stay down the street if you want to, or you can use that internationally as well. The perks that are also available to you, some of them are like FAM trips. FAM trips are educational trips. They vary from how many people, if it's just a travel agent or if it's a +1 or from your family, but they are extremely low cost trips, sometimes close to free, all the way up to several $100s. And those trips are for you to learn about the resort you're going to. They're going to take you out, wine you, dine you, show you all around, and you're going to have a fantastic experience so you can go and sell that to others. Those trips happen all the time, and we're actually going on one next month. And it's going to be a fantastic time. We're bringing our husbands, and we are looking forward to doing some jet ski around the coast of Mexico. So you want to
My
talk a little
husband
bit more
just
about?
started a countdown on that one. He
Oh, I'm
reminded
sure.
me
I'm
yesterday.
sure. Tell us a little bit more about some of your favorite perks.
So one of my favorite perks again is Disney and Universal. So with Universal as a travel agent, I got a room for $50 a night, and I actually just got back on Friday and paid $50 a night for Dockside Resorts, and so that was just so cheap,
That was
compared
a
to the
2 bedroom
120.
suite for 6 people.
Yes, they ended up upgrading me to a two-bedroom suite. I had 3 beds for just myself and this beautiful view of the pool. It was phenomenal. And then also with Universal is if you don't want to use your 50% off for your 3 tickets and you think you're going to go more, then get the pass holder. And I ended up getting commission off the pass holder, which ended up being the same price of for those 3 days at 50%. So now I get to go anytime I want for up to 15 months as a pass holder. Plus, I get those great benefits of the hotel. With Disney, like I said earlier, you get 50% off for one ticket free, or 50% off for your tickets up to 7 days, or 10 days. You can stay at the Disney hotel and it's up to 75% off. I went with my son back in May and we stayed for 3 nights for less than $300 for 3 nights at one of the moderate level resorts that starts at $300 a night. So it's just a great way to be able to travel, to see more. If I have family that live out of town, so anytime I go see family, I always call the hotel to see what travel agent rate I can get and compare. And it's just crazy to see the price differences.
There's also a lot of deals on cruises. For example, right now, MSC is running 129 for two people, for you as a travel agent, and plus one. You can bring a child or a spouse or a friend. It's 129 for 4 nights to the Bahamas. That's $60 a person for 4 nights. So things like that are like mind blowing to me that I can basically go to the Bahamas for cheaper than I could eat at home. Um, there are also a lot of trainings that you can do that give you perks. For example, Princess Cruise Lines, when you complete their training, you'll get 4 free cruise tickets. I'm planning on using those through the Greek Isles. My friend, she used it. She's taking her parents on an anniversary trip through Alaska. So there's no limit on who you can bring on those. You just get the 4 free tickets in your room. So there are tons of perks that you can do. We can travel more, you can travel better, and you can put some money back in your pocket in multiple different streams of income, and you get the team support and all of the training to go with it. So I hope you enjoyed this today. I want you to reach out to the person who have sent you this link to our 10-hour training, and we are going to send you over some links to get you on our team and get started today.